All right. Let's see. Save for live. It's a black screen at the moment. Let's turn on my webcam, make sure everything is good. Oh, I did not even put the cover on my webcam. All right. Yo, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I did not anticipate. This is probably the shortest. This is probably the shortest downtime I've ever seen because I finished streaming like 4 hours ago, and oh, excuse the mess that you're gonna see in the background, but I streamed 4 hours ago. I did not anticipate the. Yeah, I gotta fold those clothes after the stream. But I did not anticipate to be such a short downtime. For it being such a large update, going from one season to another within 4 hours of one another. That's the part that amazes me. So you already know what the drill is. We're gonna have our reactions, our live reactions of the battle pass, what we think of the battle pass, and then after that, we're gonna turn off the webcam and of course play some games. I don't know how long we're gonna be streaming for. I'll probably stream for about 2 hours, maybe 2.5 hours. We'll stream for however long. Probably play with some friends. Hopefully they get on to play the new season with me. Hopefully they don't get stuck having to update the game. I don't think they even know. Because usually, oh goodness. Sorry, it's been a long day today. Not like in a bad way. It's like, man, there has not been a lot going on. All right. I'm not gonna rock this Superman. I'm gonna rock the Superman outfit from Chapter 2, Season 8. Or no, Chapter 2, Season 7. Sorry, getting those mixed up. But yeah, I ended up getting notified that downtime had ended 10 minutes ago, and I was like, what? It's like, what do you mean? Yeah, copyrighted music. This is a good song though. I don't know what the we go from, the 2 seasons was alright. And then we go to Star Wars. And then we go to here. For whatever reason, we thought Chapter 6 Season 3 was a Star Wars season. Um is this a continuation? Like what's going on? Alright. Oh yeah. Freaking crew pass. Okay, we got that. Fun fact, I never owned the battle pass for the Fortnite OG season. I'm gonna make a video on it, talking about it. So we got Robin. Surprised we haven't had a Robin. Okay, alright. Label pass reward. She looks alright. But yeah, there was another thing that I noticed. Not sure if it'll show up on here, but one of the outfits on my second account was showing red eyes. So go to Superman. I guess the search button doesn't work. Alright, well luckily I have everything sorted by season, so let's just scroll through there real quick. Alright. Yeah. A little bit of an oversight there. But without further ado, you're gonna have all this music pass for a reason. There's something that I do gotta say. And I'm not sure if you guys will agree with me on this, but I don't know why they're making these two passes just as long as the actual Battle Royale season. Like, it doesn't really matter to me because I'm really not going to be wearing these outfits anyways. But the thing is, why is the OG Pass and the Lego Pass the same time as the Battle Royale Pass? Like I'm sure there was a time where this stuff overlapped from one another. But that could be me just complaining, but we'll go look at the Battle Pass. So we got that. That looks pretty cool. Wraps. I don't care for the wraps. Cool glider. Like the spray. Artwork. That's another thing I want to talk about. Artwork. We need ones that has the actual gameplay, not concept part. Don't get me wrong, concept part is cool and all. And all that, but I don't really care for them. I miss the old loading screens. We got that. Another thing I wanted to address, the extra styles. I remember back then when you unlocked the variants from progressing through the game, not from progressing to levels. It's not like an actual page. But I don't really wear these outfits too much. And I just realized, those 3 skins, that puts me at 500 skins now. Over 500. Okay. Not bad. Not bad. It's kind of like your typical, like, cheerleader, like, superhero kind of deal. Got the lizard guy. I know a lot of people that will rock this. That will rock the pothead lizard. Ooh. Skateboard back blinks. I love the skateboard back blinks. I used to rock the ones all the time back then. Ziggy. I knew a guy that I played Fortnite with by the name of Ziggy. I think it was like Ziggy303003 or something like that. Don't remember, but that was years ago. Last I played with them was a Chapter 2 Season 1 in a public like squad match, like a squad feels. Not bad. Hey man. Love that. That is clean. The good news is, it's at least not like superheroes. And for once, it's not Marvel. We've had the 2 Marvel seasons. Oop, smacked my mic. We've had the 2 Marvel seasons. And seeing this being a non-Marvel one and then having Superman on there. She's one of my favorites. Totally don't have a bias. But she is one of my favorites. I like it. I like her. Jam tracks I don't care for too much. Yeah, people are messaging talking about how they were surprised about the downtime being so quick. Because it really is quick. That's an okay loading screen. Yep, love the overalls. It's the overalls for me. He's alright. Kind of generic. I mean, all of them are your typical ones, but this one just to me, this is subjective. It feels generic. Cool. Res blocks. You have no idea. People were commenting saying, "Oh, go look at the back. Look at the back." You can see it's a simple outfit. Like, you take all this off, it looked like a workout outfit, like a futuristic one. Cool. You know what? I wonder if we're gonna get hoverboards back. I haven't looked at anything. So yeah. We're just going at it. Because I already saw the trailer. I was pretty excited for the trailer. I just realized she don't got a belly button. Or it's like barely noticeable. Okay, we already looked at that. Then we got your typical goth girl. Not bad. Kind of the makeup on that kind of resembles some of the girls that I've seen around here. Then of course you got the gummy color one. It's kind of weird. Battle Pass is a little bit on the weaker side. Now it doesn't mean that it's bad. The thing is, it's all subjective. There's some people that will love all of it. There's some people that hate all of it. There's people that are like, I have a few that I like this girl, the black girl, and all that. The other ones, they're cool too. Don't get me wrong. You see, that looks more like a casual outfit. This would definitely be a sweaty skin, not for other reasons. Animated emojis. People are saying it looks like AI generated, and honestly, I mean, I'm not saying that I disagree with them, but I'm not saying that I agree with them. Ooh, nice. I like that. More V-Bucks, loading screens. That's a nice spray. I like that. They made her a little thicker in that spray. I ain't gonna lie to you. Oh, there's a 5th page? That's cool. That's pretty good. Like the hair. Then, of course, you got the super styles. Then you got Superman himself. To which, apparently, if you get the bundle, you get them early. I don't really care for that, because I already have Superman. So, let's see. Anything in the shop? Anything in the shop? I haven't checked the shop because I was at work yesterday. No. Damn, he looks all weird. No, we ain't wearing no condom skin. No. Okay, everything looks pretty much the same. But we'll check back in a few games when the reset happens. Alright, so without further ado, like we do with all games, I already have my second account running endurances already. Because, you know. Oh yeah, didn't even get bothered to look at the OG pass. We'll look at that in a separate video. The Lego pass, I don't really care for, because I don't play Lego Fortnite. But the OG pass, we'll make a video on it after stream, and I'll upload it tomorrow. Because everybody's gonna be running regular Battle Royale. But I feel like with the system that they have and all that, I think people might switch over between OG Fortnite and Reload, and they'll cycle between those two. That's what I feel like they'll do. People were saying that this might be Rec 2.0, but it's just gonna be nothing but chaos. My concern is if everything's gonna be well executed. Because if you guys remember like a year ago, because it was already the 1-year anniversary of the Rec season, like last month, it would have been a great season, but it was poorly executed. The way they handled things was not great. The way they did things was not great either. Like, everything that they did in general was not great. Alright, so we're just gonna go the Demons Obey, Utopia City, First Order Base. So it looks like everything for the Star Wars stuff is still in the game for some weird reason. Oh, that's right. Haven't changed anything else. we're gonna see how this season goes. But yeah, I come to realize that thing does the superhero flying thing the first time, but I guess it just resets that resets back to normal. Marksman rifle. Is this a continuation? Hold up. Oh, the Star Wars weapon's still in the game. No, doesn't look like it. Spire. Ugh. Getting flashbacks to chapter 2 season 6 with the Spire. Twin fire. Auto shotgun. Anything else? What's this? What does this do? Oh, alright. Alright, so we got a full loadout already. They said there was a marksman rifle. Which marksman rifle did they bring back? Again, I haven't read. Hyperburst pistol. Nah. Is this the only AR? But it's the only one that I've seen so far. Alright, what you got for me? Tracking visor? Yeah, you gotta work for it. Casual players will not be able to get any of that. Like, we're starting off a little slow on this. I'm trying to figure everything out. Okay, I see a different weapon. Just realized there's no launch pad here. Oh, it's the Fury. It's the Fury assault rifle. Okay. I didn't use it right, but at least now I know how this works. I feel like this weapon would be better in the zero build. Crypto treat. The fuck? Well, that's I'm a little confused. Oh, that's a slow reload time, bud. Oh, that is a straight up slow reload time. Oh man, that's not great. That's not great at all. A boon. Ooh. That might actually be useful. Oh. Screen flicker. Did that show up in the stream? It did not show up on the stream. Mm. All right. I actually like this. Floating island this early though. I do like that. That's a good mobility. They one thing I will say. Each season these guys have been doing so well with mobility items. Like they have executed these mobility items so perfectly. Oh, my game is terrible. I'm getting shot at by a bot player. Oh my god. I didn't hear no rift. I didn't even hear no rift. This music really gives off Metal Gear vibes, and I love it. All right, so that first game, that was kind of my fault. Curious got the better of me. Game was running like complete garbage, like it always does when you have these settings cranked very high. Like, you know, that's to be expected. You're looking a little lost, sis. Yeah, everybody's kind of like already like. Right. So far everything seems okay. We're gonna see if it gets repetitive very quickly. Because oh, so it resets each game. I don't think they'll ever have a system like that ever again. I don't think they'll ever have a system like that anytime soon. And if they do, they would rework that system. I feel like that's something. It's good. I mean, honestly, it probably wouldn't even matter. Now that I'm thinking about it, that system probably wouldn't even matter. They said, oh, but it's going to make people play aggressively. It was like, well, look at my lobbies. My lobbies have been, like, bot player lobbies this whole chapter. I bet you when the season progresses, we're going to end up with, like, we're just going to end up with, bot players to farm up all that. We're just gonna land over here because it's far away from everybody, and I know where all the mobility is at, so I could just farm up gold and all that. That's weird. That's something that I'm a little disappointed with the map changes. I thought they would have at least reverted the things back. You know? Like, I would have been okay with stuff getting reverted back to how they was before all that. that burst pistol is not terrible, but it really sucks. I ain't gonna lie to you. That thing is straight cheeks. That is straight cheeks. That thing is terrible. I ain't gonna lie to you. I think with better accuracy, it would probably be a good. I don't. What does he do? Doesn't really tell me anything. I'm sure there will be a practical. I feel like it. I feel like it would be. I feel like it would be a very niche use case. I feel like it would probably have some good potential, but would be with problems. Hey, you know, we'll give this guy a try. Forget the shotgun. Actually, we might just carry the shotgun. Now we have one of each class. I want to give this a try. So this one might have potential to be good. 53 body shot. Oh man. Oh, that's gonna be pretty good. And you do get the cash from that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure with the lobbies, with bot lobbies being everywhere, I feel like it wouldn't even be much of a problem, in all honesty. Like, I was thinking to myself, is this thing going to be any good? If we're going to have any problems? That thing also randomly spawns everywhere. I got to figure out what that is. Shield barrels are still there. Tracking visor. Ooh. Get a view of that real quick. All right. Okay. That was a terrible idea. Didn't get a chance to use my DMR. I wanted to cancel. I wanted to see how that played out. Damn it. Alright, we're just not gonna goof off like that. We're gonna actually try to play. Free real estate with the gold. Oh yeah, look at the damage. Look at that is awful. If I had 25 damage with a 2x headshot multiplier, it would be good. Nah, this pistol should have not existed. Yeah. It's not it. That's not it. I'm not really sorry. It's just terrible. That pistol is garbage. That's what I will say. That pistol is garbage. That spiral rifle looks to be pretty good. I could see it being really solid in zero build. Build mode, probably not so much. You would have to have an SMG to accompany it. But in zero build, I could see it being good. The DMR, I've yet to try it. I gotta get another DMR and not be an idiot. and dying so damn early. So we got that guy with the medallion. Usually I would go to those, but I've had a long day. I'm just trying to take it easy. Like, it's stuff that I'll check out later. Or maybe I'll just check it out after this game. I don't know. Okay, we got a DMR. This one does 48 damage. You know what? For a green assault rifle, that's pretty good. $84 to the head. You know what? That's pretty solid. I will give him that. That's pretty solid. I think it seals me for white. I might be wrong. It never really landed here. Oh no, let's give me shield. Low regeneration rate, but that's okay. This thing, I will say this. This would 100% shine in zero build. Playing with my friends, assuming they get on, 100% those guys will be rocking that. Because this looks to be hit scan. This does not look like a projectile based one. Alright, we're not gonna waste our time with that. I still don't know how to use that. I'm assuming he's like an assistant, so I don't know. Rockets. What rocket launcher is in the game where you need rockets? I am realizing something. If the purple one does 53 damage, does the legendary one do significantly more? Does it do 55 or 56? Because that would really take the cake for being the best weapon in the game. That's like a must-have. It's like the marksman rifle from last season. Yeah, like that was something that you 100% needed. Let's try it from long range. Maybe when we get a good view. Oh, it's projectile. It's projectile. I thought that was hit scan. Oh, so you gained that from... Ooh, alright. Interesting. Interesting. It's not it. That's not it for me. Point still stands. This is a really good base boost. I don't like the outlaw shotgun. We're just gonna harvest everything, I guess, and go from there. Yeah, this is 100% going to be a skill weapon. But if you're somebody like me that played a lot of Chapter 5, it shouldn't be too much of an issue because you'd be able to adapt depth to it because they still have. Is this the same one? Yep. I do like the fact that everything comes boosted really fast. I was getting shot at by another person. I had to dip out. I had to dip out immediately. I knew the moment that I started getting targeted by another player, I knew that shit was gonna get annoying real fast. I don't like durability based items to be completely honest with you. Because there's some games where you get stuck with the absolute worst of the worst. Notice how did they have an accuracy from 250 meters? $260 meters. It was only because that guy was standing there like an idiot that he got shot at by. He got eliminated by me. Had it not been for that, I would have. He's camping up at the top of the bridge. Look at all of his stuff. You wanna know why I kept on shooting him? Because I knew he wasn't gonna immediately start building. Gonna be one of those games, isn't it? It's the same little bitch that was up there at the dump truck earlier. God. You know what? Note to self. Carry a shotgun with you. Carry a shotgun with you. Carry a shotgun. Anything that's not an outlaw shotgun. The outlaw shotgun would have killed me. If I find a sentinel shotgun, I'm 100% taking it. This is not gonna end well with me. This is where you have to have a shotgun in the game. I forgot that this SMG is underpowered, and I forgot how easy it is to get heals all around the game. Now, sure, I didn't have like full health, but like still. Eh. 50 headshot, 49 afterwards. That can really annoy somebody if you do a quadruple headshot like that. Yeah, you'd be stuck at 198. That's not it. But yeah, 100% keeping a sentinel pump shotgun. Because before the shotguns in the last season, unless you had the Jawa shotgun, and that one, you have to make sure you land a body shot, and you have to make sure nobody lands a headshot at you, because that's slow cooldown. You have to have an SMG to follow up. So that's how it's going to be with this. I have to have an SMG as a follow-up. But dude, you need a shotgun in this game. Last season, you didn't really need a shotgun. Like it was optional, but you did not see a single game where I had a shotgun late game. I always had the SMG, the Star Wars SMG, and the marksman rifle. Animal build the item 2 sets of heals. I have to adapt out of that. Unfortunately. I was just trying to get rid of her. But everyone wants a piece of her. See anything over here? I would not even take a twin shotgun. I wouldn't even take that at all. Oh, it is terrible. It is so terrible. Sure, they probably made some changes to it, but like, Mad Mist smoke grenade. We're gonna need that. I thought that would be an SMG. An S? Oh. You know what the worst part about it is? That because these things are random. It looks like these things are random. Huh. Interesting. There is dual pistols. Oh, alright. Well, that guy's adorable. But I do love that the sprites are back. Okay, I don't see anybody. Right? It does kind of motivate you to actually, like, do better. For now, we're not going to take that. We're going to... Oh my god, you got the max pain thing. You got the max pain effect. Oh, that is sick. Oh, that is sick. Oh my god, that is sick. I love Max Payne. I played the crap out of the first Max Payne game as a kid. Like, it was ahead of its time with that. Oh, that is sick. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, that makes me pretty happy. That's pretty cool. I like that. Doesn't know where I'm at. It's pretty cool though. I do like it. I don't even know how to... I don't know how to use that system, but... But I'm sure with some more time, I'll probably be able to figure out how to use it. This thing will make you an easy target. It's pretty cool. Decent fire rate. Decent fire rate. Oh, yeah, this dodging thing might actually be useful. Yeah, if you have a DMR, somebody pushes you like that in zero build with the pistols and you have a DMR, you could just point and shoot at them. Because they're moving very slow. And yeah. Yeah, that really made my day right there. Right. The cooldown time is pretty good. I am liking the cooldown time. We're gonna have to experiment with different loadouts with this game. Okay, I guess you disappear. Got a bunch of these superhero ones. Alright. We need you. Right. This can make it pretty annoying to move against. Players attack you on mark. Lower cooldown times from rank S. Hold on. Did I read that correctly? Pretty good boon. I don't know the practicality of it, but I can see it doing pretty good. All right, let's start shooting these bot players. Oh. He was down to 2 health. Oh my god. I like it. I have to learn how to aim good with those. I have to get more time, more play time with those weapons. I feel like that thing would, you can get some nasty shots out of that. You can hit some nasty clips out of that. All right, we need a. All right, so. Gotta get the emotes reset. I had to let him know that, hey, he'd be like, oh yeah, this guy was a part of it too. Be like, oh, sick. RIP to this spot. This spot was pretty cool. We're gonna land right here. We're gonna take a really bold approach. Double shotgun. Oh, well, that's going. We're gonna see if it drops minis first. Mark attacking players. Alright, so we've got that. Another shotgun? Are you for real? What do you do? Oh. Took fall damage from that still, but that's pretty neat. I like it. I don't know how good it'll be. Come on. Thought they were all bot players. That's why I came up here. Whoops. Turns out they were not bot players. Turns out you got annihilated with that. Wanted... Right. Yeah, I gotta really stop assuming. Assuming doesn't get me anywhere. Do you kind of just stay with me, or you just kind of just roam around and just chilling by me? No, just roaming off. All right. Should be a launch pad over here. I don't see anybody. I mean, I really don't see anybody, like, even in general. Alright, cool. Okay. Impressive. Oh. He was better than me with the dual pistols. I'm still getting used to the weapons. The thing is, I can't get mad at something when these are all, like, unfamiliar weapons. It's kind of hard to get mad at something like that. Kind of get hard to mad at something that you have no way of making adjustments for. So far, 4 matches played, and we barely got any eliminations at all. I'm not talking like, oh, high kill count. I'm talking like, man, these weapons are just not hitting for me. Like, if I had adjusted myself from the regular weapons, like playing Reload or OG, I would have done fine. Because I didn't do that, I end up paying the price of it. You get used to one type, you gotta, like, adapt to like different loadouts. But yeah, you saw how many shots he landed at me, and then
My game freezes a split second before I die. I think because I have my settings cranked so high, like when you have like lights and shadows, it does it like that. My guy, you had a launch pad. My aim is garbage. You would have lived. I don't know what the thought process was. But that had me so confused. The worst part about it is there was a zip line to the left. You had no reason to do all that. You didn't have to do all that extra stuff. I mean, I'll take the eliminations. I mean, don't get me wrong, but... I have a burst pistol. This thing's... It's not gonna do me any good, but I believe this is a bot player, so it should be alright. It's not hitting right, but we don't have an SMG, so we're gonna roll with it. I still think it needs to have adjustments. I don't. The fire rate's fast, but the damage is kind of is very anemic. And I'm just being completely honest. Okay. Alright, we got a blue chest down here that I saw. Got a purple outlaw shotgun, 112 for the body. That'd be enough to mess people up with. But seriously though, that guy did not have to do all that. He just really felt to his... I think of the fact that he was weak too. That he probably thought that he was not going to take enough ball damage from that. With some help from Crypto. Oh, okay. You throwing it at them is what you're supposed to do. At least that's what I'm getting at. Correct me if I'm wrong. But I'm pretty sure... Alright. I don't want to carry it over there. Alright, we got the max paint pistols. That's what I'm calling. I'm calling the max paint pistols. We've only gotten up to A, but we haven't gotten up to S. This boon is practical. I, I don't know. Oh, come on. That was a bot player over there. That's the thing with the first few days. You get everybody in here, you're not going to find any bot players. So you're going to find like these cracked out players that already have a way better movement than you. Damn. I'm looking him up. He played no... He has not played last season. Neither that, they haven't tracked his stats. But something about it makes no sense. Alright. Enough with that. You know what? We're gonna back out real quick. It's 5. It's already past 5. I gotta see what's in the item shop. Starfire, one of my favorite characters. And you got Beast Boy. Anything else? Oh yeah, you got the Vans. Goofy, but I like him. I'm gonna have to think about that. How long is he in the shop for? Till June 10th. Today's the 7th, so I got plenty of time to think about it. Anything else? Nope. Nope, nothing here. Alright. Well, that's a little bit of a letdown. Statistically speaking, this one's going to be a little bit of a shaky one. Even if we have like the same bot player situation, I feel like these items is going to get my ass handed to by people of my same skill level or lower. So I'm not even going to bother. I'm not even going to bother. Damn it, it's like you immediately start dancing to Doja Cat the moment you load it in. That's how you know it's a bot player. Everybody's like already starting online 1 hour ago, 1 hour ago. They probably found out that there was an update. Though they're probably gonna get on later, so whenever those guys are on this one, I'm gonna probably end the stream if they come on sooner. Here I am, playing this game for 7.5 years at this point. Never forget the conversation I had back in 2018 where I thought that after season 5 or 6 it was going to die. Here I am, after recording thousands of games. Even though I have 500 videos and I've recorded every single game since chapter 4, and I've recorded games here and there in chapter 2 and chapter 3. Man, that's gonna be a real player. Or maybe not. Trying to figure out what that thing is. Yep, bot player. That whole thing gave it away immediately. Okay. What I don't like is the fact that it only drops 10 bullets, so you gotta make that count. That works too. Alright. Let's see how this works. Oh, that thing is like an airstrike. Okay, that makes total sense. Oh, that thing does a lot of environmental damage. Alright, good to know. Good to know. Good to know. Okay, I just realized there's two different rarities of these. Purple rarity has 3 charges and the blue one only has 2. Interesting. Curious to know what those bunkers are going to be. I wonder if that's going to be for an end of season event. Guess we'll never know. Alright, so we're going to need a shotgun. Like, very badly. We're going to need a shotgun. Oh, okay. I don't think that boon is useful. Running around like an idiot, I don't feel like it's useful at all. I don't see the practicality of it. Now, is it nice to have? Yeah, I guess if you're trying to run around and, like, pressure somebody, it'll slowly, like, reload, but... I don't know. I don't know about all that. I want to wipe out core out, but every time I try going over there, there's somebody over there with better aim than me. Or they already wiped her out. Because again, I'm going in blindly with all this. I don't know what she offers or any of that. At least the good thing is, wiping out the NPCs makes it really... Oh, every time. I don't have a shotgun. That's what pisses me off. I don't have a shotgun. So these guys get all the credit. I wonder if that Spire one does more damage to those. I wonder if that's a purpose-built weapon. Dude, there's usually a reason why you would carry that rifle. I was like, that seems very specific because that's usually for like a theme. But dude, I don't have a shotgun, man. You gave me every single weapon but that. It's like I asked for a shotgun, and like any shotgun would have worked. I would have been able to apply pressure, but no. Yeah, without a shotgun, you are absolutely gonna get torched by everybody. Because you try to go in for something like that, you're gonna immediately get third party by somebody that pulls up with a shotgun. You're a fraud. You're a big fat phony. I hope you know that. I'm gonna go over here. Land as far away from everybody. It gets very frustrating in the beginning of the season because you want to figure out how everything works. You don't get a chance to rock with whatever gets dropped. You don't get a chance to get anything out of it. So by the time you are able to get something out of it, people are already like 10 steps ahead of you. That's what really gets on my nerves, is that. Like, it's great. I love the season. I'm enjoying the season. I'm giving this about like my first impression, about an 8.5, maybe a 9. But I feel like as good of a season it can be, I feel like this season will get repetitive very quickly if there isn't no changes. Like a weapon or adjustments to the weapons or vaults, unvaults, or an addition to change things up, you know. By default, all ARs and SMGs should drop 30 bullets. Not the amount of ammo that the magazine can carry. I'm a simple man. I feel like with that, I could do so much more. You know? Much more than that. Do you think he landed over there? Does a lot of damage. I will give him that. I have been spotted. I don't think there's anything special with this. I don't think there's anything special with that at all. Tiny pump over anything. I do like the fact that when you hit S rank, you get less of a cooldown or no cooldown. I didn't bother reading, but you get less of a cooldown from that. All boons upgrade. Reloads all your weapons from rank S. So that means if you're spraying and you're trying to climb up on somebody, it'll reload all your weapons. Yeah, it is a play to win. Not a pay to win, but a play to win. That's I don't even know what to think of that. I don't even know what to think of that. It's too early to tell whether this system will stick. I feel like this system is probably not going to stick around, but I don't even know what to make of it. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. Right, we gotta get out of here though. There was a car parked somewhere over here. We're gonna get in the whip and dip out. Dip out. Get this hero cash. Alright, cool. We'll take a little bit of storm damage, I don't really care. That spawn island change, it pops up so quickly. It's not even funny. It's not even funny. That thing pops up so quickly. I'm so used to it spawning later in the game. Did they meant to do that after the second storm? I don't know. I wonder what Core has. I wonder what her medallion is. I wonder what everything is. The demon's domain, nobody has... It looks like they're moving, but it doesn't look like it's worth getting. Or maybe the leakers probably announced what it was and people are like, nah. Or maybe you have to like wait till after everybody's gone. Bot player. I do like now that Tokutos aren't like everywhere. I remember back then that thing was... I remember last season it was so bad. At the rooftop? I have no visual on him. How did I make... Get out of the car! I need to heal up real quick. I see why they made this weapon projectile and not a hit scan. This thing would have decimated anyone in this path. Like completely decimated everybody. He wasn't that good of a player for him to push. I'm not gonna find out because I'm gonna take storm damage and somebody might sneak up on me and I'll get third party. It's too early for me to crash out. I already had a really hilarious and terrible crash out yesterday. No, earlier in the season, like last season. I don't want to go through that again. Supernova Academy. At least what I like about it now is that everything is a non-collaborative thing. Like it's all like all original skins, aside from Superman, the remake of Superman. So I do like that. If I shoot those guys down, I should be able to get to the S rank and be able to reap the benefits. I'm gonna go ahead and do that real quick. Because the good thing about it is all I gotta do is shoot down the NPCs to get the... All I gotta do is... It does make it a little bit difficult. I already have that one. That was a waste of resources. I don't see the medallion on the map. Do you guys see the medallion on the map? Wow. Purple DMR will, well, not purple marksman will take that. We got nearly all purple loadouts. That means I could spam build all this if I really needed to. I just need to see what the material's at. 241, 240, 136, 80 metal, brick, 104 brick. Maybe burn. What the fuck just happened? I have to spectate this guy. That guy did not miss a single shot. One moment I was standing around, there was no chance for me to build. He landed every single headshot at me. I have to spectate him. That is a little suspicious. A little suspicious. Only showed up as 80 total wins with like 500 matches played. That is not enough time for you to... That is not enough time. I have to spectate this out. I don't believe that was legitimate. Because I was at full health. Like, I was at completely full health. By the time I turned around to see where the shots were coming from, I was dead. We're gonna spectate out, see how he does the rest of the game. I knew I heard a shotgun, but I was like, I'm just gonna go push this guy. Turns out that was a mistake. I mean, I'm not pointing fingers that he could be cheating, but it showed that he had no wins the last 2 seasons and only had barely like we'll show you. We'll go to display capture real quick. Like we'll show you. We'll show you what I mean by that. We look up his name. 4 matches played, 3 matches played, 75 matches played, and like, tell me if that's somebody that knows how to land the shots that easily. I know the SMG is a really great weapon, but I don't believe that was legitimate. All right, he's one guy. I don't believe that was legitimate. We'll see what the rest of the people have. This is the one with the medallion. For whatever reason, it was not showing up on the medallion. Like, who had the medallion? It was not showing up at all. We'll look this guy up. It says 404 not found. Under the defined profile. He had not like console search and everything. Nothing. Deanna SN, Ocean Bunk, I'm assuming that's the NPC. Well, we know that guy's hiding inside the cone. Yeah, I don't believe that was just luck. If we're being completely honest with you. Go fuel up. Go fuel up. He's gonna be like, damn, what is spectating me? He's like, I wonder why this guy keeps spectating me. Ocean bunk. We'll look this guy up. Come on. Know how to type. Ocean Bunk has 1,043 wins, 282 solos. All that. 282 solos, 364 duos, 86 trios, and 311 squads. This guy is a consistently good player. He only had 9 wins back then, so yeah, he's probably playing smart about it. Oh, magically he doesn't know how to aim. Oh. Let's see if this guy's streaming. Nope. Doesn't even show up as anything. You have a visibility. Oh, did they bring that back? That thing does a lot of environmental damage. That thing 100% worth taking in late game. This guy has no materials left. This guy's... I don't know. These guys have the same amount of materials. I don't know why you're building at all. I'm still gonna play more games. I just wanted to spectate this out. Don't let him take the car. Okay, we see why this guy has a bunch of wins. This guy is absolutely gonna torch him. It says his profile couldn't be found, but this guy's absolutely is torching him in there. Damn, that visibility thing does that. Oh yeah, 100% worth it. Oh yeah, this is going to be a very crazy season. See, these are the kind of lobbies I should actually be having. Oh, caught him slipping. Okay, this guy definitely has more wins than Oshibunk. Alright, fun time is over. We're gonna go back to whatever outfit I feel like wearing. Gonna go with Batman. My goodness, this guy was just torching everybody. Give it a little bit of time. Alright, we're gonna ready up now. It's always that one person. Always that one person. Okay. Why is it doing that? Another line over here. Look at everyone was just kind of doing whatever. I don't know why I got out early. But yeah, that dude was crazy. But give it about a week, everything will start to taper down. Oh, well, not taper down. Everything will start to calm down and mellow out. Because the matchmaking will, if you're having a hard time trying to find players, it will fill you in with anybody. I hate that. I hate the game does that. You know what the other thing with this pistol that I don't like? It's the ammo capacity that I have the biggest issue with. Nice. Very nice. I wonder if there'll be a legendary mythic variant. Oh, let me take a mini. Something about Batman doing Max Payne moves is just very funny to me. How does I not take fall damage from that? The valuable thing that I learned from this is the fact that this guy, those ones will be useful for late game. The fact that it does 100 damage, it does 400 environmental damage. Yeah, that's pretty fucking sick. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's kind of like the successor to the recon launcher. I was gonna say a good line, but I lost my train of thought on it. Okay, so that's interesting. So it does track the footsteps passively. Interesting. Interesting. It's just an observation. I want a third party to that. Is there even a rift that I could take? This is about to be a terrible decision. Oh, we're gonna up a personal assist. Where'd you go? I don't know what language you're speaking, sis, but can you stop that? Better hurt. Alright. Get out of here. Nothing to pick DMR. Dude, it's the fact that you could do this. Nah, that is nutty. That is just crazy. What's crazy to me is how I pulled that off without anybody coming near me. The no vehicle really annoys me. He's somewhere over there. Didn't have mobility. I should have just used the boosters, honestly. Should have used the boosting thing to, like, launch myself out. Should have done that. But I bet you if somebody did the same thing that I try to do with the shotgun, they would have headshotted me. Should have just boosted out of there and been like, leave me alone. Like, treat it as like a flintlock pistol. Alright, this is gonna be my last game. Because I wasn't even supposed to be... I didn't really plan on streaming this, or like that. Like, I wasn't anticipating the stream to start so soon with reduced cooldown time. My rating still stands at like an 8.5. It's just you gotta like get used to the weapons in the game. That's one of the problems that I was having. Is me like trying trying to compete with people that play aggressively. Planning for my life, yeah, and all that. But I feel like it's just I feel it's like, how do I even describe it? So essentially what I'm trying to get at is you have all these players that are way better than me that are getting filled the same way as I am. So to try to pull something off out of that, knowing that you got somebody wearing the condom skin, knowing you got somebody that's a fake default that is cracked out of his mind, knowing all of that, it's kind of difficult. So you gotta, it's like I gotta play through it and tough it out in the meantime until I get all that. Let me wipe this guy out first, though. Major Oof 49. Fitting. Very, 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 very fitting. Okay. Held on by hopes and dreams. Held on by hopes and dreams. Destroy that, get metal out of that. This is the mist gauntlets. Ugh, gross. Okay, so this does have a... It does make up for its large ammo capacity, so that's good. Alright, so we'll go up there real quick. Wipe those guys out. Wipe them out with this. Let's see what this chest has. I'm being very greedy. We just gotta hurry this up. Because the quicker I can take care of it, the better. Without having to waste my ammo. Love it. Okay, so this does... Yeah. That's the way to do it. Yep. That's what I should have done. But I didn't know about it. Because I bet you if I did this... Oh, yeah. I think I figured out the way to do the immobility for with the base boost. So let's get up here in this mountain. So what you do is this. Okay, that did not work as good as I thought. I wasted durability on that. That's a rare blue rarity. Damn. Yeah, man. They gotta do that to me. Dude, I remember these things being way more instant. I remember these things being way more instant. Oh, that's all the way across the map. Alright, where did you drop us? Stuff that I already had. Alright. So that medallion is pretty good. I do like the medallion. I think if you had something like splashes with that, I could totally see you being a movement demon. Now, is it worth time to get in the medallion? Absolutely. I do believe that that medallion is worth going after. I don't know about the other medallion over here. How did I take damage from that? Alright. So, that one right there reminds me of Neo Tilted. If you guys remember that location back in the day. Think anyone's over there? I haven't seen that girl move at all. Spoke too soon. I'm gonna ruin this guy's day. Or ruin my day. Blasted her. I don't know how much I got her for. Slow reload time, ridiculous. Prick. Okay. You know what? My medallion. Probably more annoyed at the fact that I took his stuff. I would too. That was the first time that I hit the S tier rank. But I did make his life more difficult knowing that I did that to him. I've only killed 2 bot players so far. That's a freaking hell of a loot drop. So 41, 114. Not no DMR, but man, that hit. Trying to realize I don't have any metal or anything. Need to see if any loot drops. Damn, there was nothing in there. All right, you're gonna have to come and get it. Nice. He knows that I'm right there. I'm just gonna mess with him at this point. Dude, that TikTok guy is gonna wipe all of us out. He's gonna torch me and the other guy. I'd have to line a lucky shotgun hit at him. You know what the unfortunate part about all this is that I don't have Alright, we can at least shield up. Damn, FaZe FNCS. That was probably the guy that was shooting at me earlier. Okay, that startled me. I'm gonna lie to you. Alright, doing that startled me. Just a little bit. Ultimate Steve was lost to Storm. You know what? I think I know what's gonna end up what's gonna end up happening. People are gonna start complaining that they're like, there's too many of those. It's probably gonna have an increased cooldown time and a shorter duration. That's what's gonna end up that's what's gonna end up happening. God, I can't speak. I'm like all over the damn place. Yeah, that's what it's gonna lead up to. It's gonna lead up to those guys complaining, and they're like, "Hey, fix this." Oh, thank you for the material re-up. That's gonna come through clutch. That tripped me out. That tripped me out. The card just randomly spawned out of nowhere. Are the last two fighting over there? Nice. He's gonna sneak up from the left, or he's gonna be coming to the center. Yep, called it. Called it. That's cute. Oh shit! I'm gonna lose this game. There was nothing I could have done. I was not gonna do anything. Damn. Alright, we gotta look up Salt and PP. Alright, 380 solo wins, 541 duos. Yeah, there was no shot I was gonna win that. And I told you guys I knew I was not gonna win that. But dude, he only had 5 wins last season and 52 matches played. He was hardly playing. It's like, I don't know how these guys just magically start doing it. I guess muscle memory's still a thing, but damn. That's unfortunate. He had 15 eliminations too. That's what hurts the most. So unfortunately we're gonna have to get off because I was only gonna stream for like an hour and a half. I wasn't expecting to stream for 2 hours and 20 minutes. So thank you guys for tuning in. I don't think I'm gonna stream tomorrow. To be completely honest with you, I'm probably gonna do some Team Rumble. Try to get like a familiarity with the weapons, and hopefully it cools off a little bit. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys in the next stream. Peace out.